Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So for today, I'm gonna speak in English because we're having a guest for today, and most of us here in Israel, foreign workers, we got a limited time here working in Israel. So most of us are planning to migrate abroad, and for today's vlog, we're gonna interview Mr. Peretz of True Connection. You can see the logo there, up there. Hello, Mr. Lior, and explain to me what about the True Connection.
So True Connection is actually a company that's giving service for foreigners that living here in Israel. This is where the idea starts from, and the way that it started is that I realized that my grandma have a caregiver, that she have a limitation time of staying here. She's worried about her future, her family future, and she was interesting to find solution how to stay here in Israel. And after I check everything, I realized that it's very difficult, actually not possible, to change the law here. And then I was thinking what we can do for those that interesting to continue their life abroad. For those that interesting to keep and support their family, and as well to continue and get better economy, strong, to create something stable. So actually the idea was to help her to find employer in Europe, and I found for her and I sent her, and she was satisfied, and then she bring me some more people, and then I start to do that slowly, and then I realized that really it's worth it to give all the attention and all my time and my energy and my skills and my connection, and to create True Connection actually. So I start very small, slowly actually. I was managing bars at this time, bars and restaurant here, and I did like a side project, but always I want to do something with value for the people. So what I can say is that it's really thanks God for the opportunity to serve such amazing people, because everybody here is really giving his heart, and I'm thinking that any Filipinos, Nepalese, Indians, Sri Lankans that living here.
Not even...
Not only Filipinos. Yes.
I see.
Any nationalities actually are very blessed, and we are blessed actually to be here with them, and I'm happy to give that service for those nationalities.
That's nice. So how many years you working now with the
project with Sam?
Yeah.
I start in 2000. I start to learn and search everything in 2013, like 9 years ago. I can say officially 2015, with the name, with the office, with organized, with the systems and everything, and until today already. So officially I'm since 2015. Not officially, I'm 9 years.
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's plenty time.
Yeah. Those days we are working with very nice volume with Europe, with Malta. We are working with Malta, Canada, and Australia. I will explain as well why we choose those countries. First of all, as I say, always the idea, any country and any service that we are giving is to give some value. A country that the applicant will be able to continue, to stay stable, to make more income. Besides that, more doors will open for him. I will start with Malta, and then I will move forward, because Malta is the much easiest, the faster, and we have experience on that already 6 years. So
yeah, actually one of my friends are there now, living in, working in Malta.
Yeah. Nice to know. It's good to know. It's always so far it's working visa. We have some program that we will start in future as well with Canada with student, but we found out that the working is the best, because when you are coming as a working, actually let's face it, the people that already abroad, they doesn't now want to start and study some new things in the middle of their life. They already want, they already have work. Some of them kids, or they are more than 30 years old, so they want, as you know, work. So we are offering work in Malta. For example, the work over there, it can be caregiver, hospitality. It can be any position in the hotel, and factory. This is the three professionals that mostly we are working. Sometimes we have other professionals, but it will be hospitality, caregivers, and factory. This is what we are doing. In Canada, we are doing right now just caregiver. Just caregiver in Canada, and in Australia the same. The difference between Malta, Canada, and Australia is actually Malta is the easiest. Canada is like the middle, for example, the requirements, and Australia is the highest.
I know Australia is very hard to
It's
enter.
very hard, but it's possible. I can tell you that our partner from there, they review the resume of our applicant from Israel, and it was very impressive. And now we are building the very strong system to be able to find for them, for our people, a lot of options of work.
You mentioned 3 countries: Canada, Malta, and Australia.
Yeah.
So, do they need the educational attainment to go there?
It depends. It depends. All the time the requirements are changing. This is why we are working with partners. It's not like just Malta that it's enough that you are working here in Israel and that's it. The door is open. It's all the time changing.
Like high school graduate, or
high school
college
graduate and,
with the degree.
and experience with caregivers, 3 years most is enough. In Australia they want more certificate. Now, if you want to go to the plan of PR, always they will ask you for IELTS. If you want to go for a working permit, it's okay. You don't need that much requirements. But once you are applying for the PR, they will ask for the certificate, education, and as well the IELTS exam that we are.
What is PR?
PR is permanent resident.
I
It's
see.
like one step before resident. It's like actually basically it's like a resident. They will be able to bring their family. It also exists, by the way, in Malta. It exists in Malta, in Canada, and Australia. And the only difference between permanent resident and resident is that permanent residents are not allowed to vote in election.
That's all.
That's all.
No problem.
Yeah, fine for me. Yeah, fine for everyone probably. Malta, as I mentioned, is going to be caregiver. It's going to be hospitality in hotel, or it's going to be factory.
Factory, hotel, and hospital. Okay.
Hospitality, that is like hotel.
It's like
it will be work in hotel.
Okay.
Factory, it can be any kind of factory. And caregivers, it's caregivers. It will be probably, most of the time, it will be a nursing home, like a Bet Avot.
What about the other countries?
The other countries it can be only caregiver, live in or live out.
I see.
Canada and Australia, both of them we are doing the same.
So guys, we got
I'm here this afternoon because, as what I have said, I'm so interested to apply for this opportunity
Yeah.
to work Sunday in Malta.
so he's planning to apply in Malta. We told him to come here and be our guest as well.
Actually, I heard this already through on social media. Yeah, I got posted already. So that's why I will see already the time that I can start to have interest to apply here.
So you already came to the office, you heard some details, and today you choose to start.
This is my 3rd time to be here.
Yeah, we have Giselle and Sol. They are the one that actually
Yes,
managing and dealing with the Filipinos.
So they got also Filipina worker here, employee.
Yeah, Giselle and Sol, great ladies, smart, nice, and very professional. And the feedback so far, it's thanks God good. And for those that interesting that someone will talk with them Tagalog and to feel more comfortable, it's okay. I'm not getting offended.
That's nice.
Yeah, but they are not here today. Just me here. But yeah, and all over the days they are always here. We have as well the phone of the office, so always if someone want to call, we are available in WhatsApp and call.
My first reasons why I choose Malta right now to applying for, because comparing here, I'm not comfortable here to work as a caregiver, And of course,
You're not comfortable anymore
Yeah.
to work as a caregiver? How many years you are working here?
I'm working already for 6 months here.
Just 6 months?
Just 6 months.
Yes, turning 7 months.
So he is government to government.
Government to government,
He's new.
yeah. It's new
Okay,
here.
okay.
You told me a while ago that it needs to have a 3 years experience.
Not for Malta, this is what I say.
I see.
For Malta, no need.
Ah, really?
This is why I say Malta is the easiest.
So guys, you heard Mr. Lior says, so he can apply in Malta?
Yes.
Really? Ah, that's nice.
So actually you came to Israel and you realize that it's not for you. And you want to go to a place that you have options. You want to be in a place that it's much more options. You can choose what kind of to work.
Yes.
I think because of our job, here, it's we're like inside the house together with the old man, and it's very
Very
stressful.
very intensive, and
And of
very
course,
hard mentally.
Yeah,
Mentally.
But why you decided to go to Malta? Because you can stay here for a long time.
Because, I just want to consider for myself that this is a big opportunity to work there, to give myself...
Close the door.
and to explore myself also
I see.
in Europe.
I see.
And what is your job experience?
In the Philippines.
In the Philippines?
Oh, in other countries. It's the first
I'm working as a nurse in the hospital in the
Nursing.
Philippines.
4 years study plus experience.
Yeah, I am a teacher
He
also.
is highly qualified. He can start as a housekeeping, he can start as a factory, he can start as a caregiver, but his potential to grow up and to work one day in
a
place,
hospital, something
in
like
hospital
that.
in future, in a few more years. I mean, it can be. He can make like I was there 4 years ago, and they told me that people that are nursing, they can make like 13, 14 euro per hour. It's like 60 shekel almost per hour, 55
hour.
shekel per hour in a country that cost of living is 30% in Israel. So it's like he's making 150 shekel per hour.
So you mean the
In Malta.
cost of living in Malta is lower than
Totally lower. Box of Marlboro Light will cost €5.50, equivalent to 18 shekel. Israel costing box of cigarette costing today 33, Marlboro Light 34. McDonald's 70 shekel here. There will cost you 20 shekel.
So guys, you heard Mr. Lior says.
Yeah,
So it's a good
the
option
reality. The
for
apartments,
us.
the
Yeah.
apartments, the apartments. I mean, I wish our viewer will be able to show, but I can show you now what apartment we are getting to the people. You know, I'm Israeli, and my apartment, like all,
Yeah,
the level of
I
the
know.
apartment there, it's very high. I mean,
So you mean you managing all the apartments there before they come and work
yeah,
there? You
yeah.
mean?
In Malta, we are much more involved. In Malta, we are 100% actually in control, and it's our vision with any country actually. But actually, person is starting with us processing. We are doing the registration, the assessment. We are building for him his resume. We're assisting him with the signing with the documents, the immigration processing, and to apply for it's called a working permit to get the approval from Misrad Apnim or Identity Malta that is calling over there. And besides that, we will assist him and will guide him in front of the embassy, all the things that he needs as ticket flight, place of accommodation, health insurance, and invitation and many documents that required for him from working permit to be able to receive a visa to his passport. And when he's going there, besides that we are arranging group, always before ahead, we are finding accommodation, we are managing them in the group, who is living with who. There is beautiful apartments with 4 bedrooms, everybody living in very confidence, very big rooms. And when they are coming, actually our service is to pick them up from the airport, to give them SIM cards so they have a way to communication, bus cards, so first month they know how they will be able to travel in all the island, to know the island, to know the place. Accommodation, as I mentioned, we are organized the deposit, we are paying the agency there, we are paying 1 month in advance. We are taking them to the medical checkup. One of the picture here I will show you later is the manager in Malta is like having a group of 20 people. They are in introduction, like he explaining them what is the step, medical test, chest X-ray, blood test, then assisting to the employer. I mean, guiding. Like it's not just visa and bye. Totally no.
But the question is, you mentioned Canada and Australia. Do you do that as well, assisting them when they go there first time?
Yeah, we are helping with everything.
Oh, that's good.
We are
That's
helping
good
with
news. Good offer.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting, guys. So I need to cut this video and split it into 2 parts. So watch out for the next part 2 of this video. It will be more interesting. I got some interesting question like what are the requirements? Do you accept applicants without visa in Israel? Do you accept applicants from Philippines? How long are you allowed to work or stay there? Is it possible to bring family member? How long it is the processing time? And how much is the payment, of course. So guys, thank you for watching. So if you like this video, please consider liking this video below there. And please do share to your friends so that it will share the knowledge that I got from Mr. Lior, and hopefully it will help them to, you know, migrate outside Israel. Okay, thank you for watching, guys, and hope to see you next vlog. Okay, I am Orly and from here in Israel, and saying litraot, bye bye.